By now we've all seen at least one picture of those groceries with the empty shelves, nothing on it besides maybe like one section of canned herring and pumpkin sauce or something strange that nobody wants to touch. By the way, if that's your product that's on an empty shelf and just sitting there, it's probably a good time to reassess and think if maybe it's just not a seller. But anyways, yes, those shelves were empty, and the reason for that is because people are panicking. People are not sure what tomorrow is going to bring. People are not sure what the future is going to be, so they're just hoarding everything. Believe it or not, there was a very similar situation when the Jewish people were leaving Mitzrayim. Imagine this, there are 600,000 Jews with their children and families all picking up and leaving Egypt, moving into the desert. They're going into the desert. There's no food there, there's no vegetation, and Hashem said, leave and go to the desert. And Rashi explains that your grandparents and my grandparents had an immense amount of trust and emunah in Hashem. And they said, if Hashem wants us to go into the desert, we're going to go. And the pasuk points out, V'gam tzeda lo asu lahem. They did not take any food. They did not panic and say, what's tomorrow going to bring? And if you've ever seen any Jews traveling like on a flight to Israel, you know Jewish people like to travel with food. This was very difficult for them. Yet they said, if this is what Hashem wants, we're going into the desert with our families, with everyone, with nothing but the matzah on our shoulders. Reb Zilberstein explains that as Pesach is coming up, the concept and fundamental idea behind Pesach is emunah, is trust in Hashem. Just like you probably did not see any children panicking and trying to freak out where their next meal is going to come from because they knew their parents are taking care of them. All of us are in Hashem's hands. Hashem is here for us and Hashem is taking care of us. Let's keep this in mind through the Yom Tov of Pesach, that we have that trust in Hashem and we can celebrate with that concept just like our ancestors did so many years ago. Wishing you all a wonderful Chag Kasher V'Sameach, a kosher and festive Pesach.